All right. What's good, Yoppsquad? How are we doing today? I am making an attempt at a Let's Play. Literally never done anything like this before, so it could end up being terrible. But I'll go ahead and start before I start by saying, if you watch this, if you like this, if you want me to do more, let me know. Absolutely. This is something that we had planned to do between me and Marshall, and me and Marshall might be doing some more of this. But anyway, so this isn't like a 20-minute intro for it. Let's just jump right in. This is Subnautica. I know nothing about the lore of the game or anything. I have been told by so many friends that this was a game to get. The first one, apparently this one that I got here, Below Zero, is the second one. I hear from Subnautica purists that it's not like a good game compared to the first one, but I know absolutely nothing about Subnautica, so I'm coming into this absolutely fresh. I have not played this game at all. You're literally seeing it live with me. The only thing that I've done is I've customized the options for the screen, and we're going to go through that just in case you pick up Subnautica 2 and you're like, well, what can I do here? If you don't want to watch that bull crap, I'll go ahead and I'll try to chapter this so you can skip straight past the part with the settings. But yeah, we're going to do this live. I'm going to put this into Adobe Premiere and maybe add some stuff like chapters and whatnot. But this is going to be like a Bill O'Reilly, F it, we're doing it live. And like I said, if you like this, let me know, and we'll do more of these. We're going to play for about 30 minutes today, so this first one's going to be about 30 minutes. And, yeah, so we're going to jump right into Subnautica. Again, I know absolutely nothing about this game. I don't know how it compares to the first one. I just know that two things. People have told me to get Subnautica because I'm a huge fan of open world survival craft games. I've been playing a lot of Surround Dead lately, and I've played like Valheim and a lot of other things. So I wanted to give this a try. And the best thing, if you're watching this live, or not even necessarily live, but if you're watching this as soon as it comes out, the spring sale for Steam is going on right now. You can pick this game up for only $10 when normally it's $30. So if you're any bit interested in this, pick it up. That's the whole reason I'm playing it. So, all that said and done, let's hop right into Subnautica Below Zero, starting with the options. So I have had a chance to customize my options. You know, you can tailor it to your specific machine, of course, so my settings are not the settings you should necessarily use, especially if you're playing like on 4K or something. I have a 1440p monitor here, so naturally I've turned off the bullcrap news thing. It's ridiculous how much they like microtransact games. And I mean, it's cool to put news, I guess, into your launcher, but I feel that's like really treading the line on like making games microtransactionally. If that's not a word. Oh well, I can't words. But anywho, subtitles are on. You know, the speed as how fast you want the subtitles to go. And it's pretty cool. There's this little effect that shows you how fast it reads. I think that's kind of cool. I like subtitles. Like I said, 1440p for me. I'm rocking this full screen. I'm not doing VSync, so we're fully native here. I've just capped my FPS at 144. I've got a 165 hertz monitor. So actually, you know what? Let's bump that up to 165. There we go. We're going to 165 that. Looks like you can't manually. You have to use this. I hate when games don't do that. So I highly recommend to the dev. It's never going to get back to the dev. Make your numbers clickable. We're going on display 1. I've got 3 displays. I like bumping my field of view up horizontally to higher values than the standard. The standard I think was 90, but I popped that up to 100. I like to turn my music down. I don't know if this is like copyright music, so I'm sure this video could end up getting like suppressed because of copyright claims. Oh well. Let's turn that down actually. Let's drop that down to 10. Maybe that'll be so low that I won't get that copyright infringement, but this channel has 50 subscribers at this time. So, you know, come at me, bro. This is where the magic really happens here. So in our graphics fidelity, I actually just turned my preset first to medium because I like performance over anything with games, you know. I mean, apparently this isn't a very, I guess you could make it a graphically intensive game, but it's like, it's only an 8 gig game, which is wild. It's actually kind of crazy, all of these open world games that are only like 2 gigs, like Valheim, for example. Valheim's only 2 gigs, if you didn't know that. Surround Dead, which is that game that I've been playing lately, is only like 2 gigs. This is only 8. Meanwhile, you have games like, you know, Warzone, which is, you're literally dropping into a map. Warzone's like 120, 150 gigs or something, which is insane. Anyway, getting off topic. This is very ADHD fueled here, so I apologize. Maybe by the end of this video, I'll actually finally be playing the game. I don't know. So I set all of my stuff on medium. The bloom, I'm okay with bloom. Bloom is kind of like with motion blur and stuff, so you know, some folks will turn that off. I leave it on, but I'm very much like a shout out to a dude, Splattercat Gaming, that I like. He is also not a fan of motion blur, and neither am I. So Splattercat, there you go. I do not like motion blur either. Like I said, can't words. So anyway, settings will be specific based off of if you're running a potato or if you're running, you know, a machine that can actually run Crysis. So set it how you want to set it and forget it. Keyboard bindings, I have literally not changed anything with the keyboard bindings here yet. I have a custom Logitech G502 Hero mouse, so I might end up binding some things to that, but for right now I'm going to leave it at default. I'll do that on another, after this video, to actually bind, so we're going to try everything default. Leaving everything scaled correctly to accessibility. I guess if you're very sensitive to having epileptic seizures, you can turn off lightning flashes. I'm going to leave that on. And stuff, bug and horror forum. Okay. Maybe I can submit a bug request for that, like make your values not rely on just the slider. Let people type those in. And you can also see my specs for my machine. I'm running a 5600X, 32 gigs of RAM, and I've got a 3060 Ti, and I've got just a slight overclock on my video card, but that's what I'm rocking. Anywho, okay, let's jump into the game. And so I'm at about 7 minutes in. That's where I'm going to put that, moving on to the next chapter after the menu. So let's hop right on into the game. You notice I have not played any game at all. We're going to start this straight up. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a survival, you know. Maybe one day we can do some freedom, hardcore, and creative, or custom. But I'm going to just do the standard vanilla survival. And here we go. We got the little, like, wiener-looking squid thing jumping along the loading bar there. Interesting. Let's see what this game's all about.
This is the farthest that I could take you on company space bucks, Robin.
Boy.
You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me.
Epic.
And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
I guess we're playing as like a girl boss here. So we've got the girl boss mode in this particular game. I don't know who the character was in the first one. Maybe it was this chick Robin. Who knows? But we're girl bossing it.
46 speed. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Your standard in distress crash landing. Cool. Booyah. Oh no, we're marooned on a planet. This never happens. Okay, F8 to report bugs and get feedback. Boom. There we go. We girl bossed our way out of that drop pod, y'all. Alright.
Welcome to 4546 feet.
Yo, it's popping off here. Yo! What's up? Drop pod blew up. We got like a meteor shower going on. We got a drop over there. I guess we got to go pick that stuff up. I mean, the game looks pretty good. Obviously, if you had a more intense machine, you could turn up the graphics fidelity. But I feel like I have a pretty normal. I think if you go off of like the Steam survey, what's this? Nutrient. Oh, great, granola bars, baby. I got some granola bars. If you go off of this, like the Steam survey, the machine that I'm running is actually pretty much like your standard build. Can we sprint? Okay, so hold shift to sprint. Got a flare? Well, that's pretty tight. Oh, I'm like dying from temperature too. Dude, this is popping off, man. This is like so loud. I apologize as you're watching this.
Blueprint synthesized.
So we can pick up wreckage. So I got water. Let's pick up some water. I guess I gotta get out of here because I'm about to die from cold. I'm just gonna keep picking up flares and water. What's that? Okay, can I go over here? Okay, cool. So right now I can warm myself. That's kind of cool. I can warm myself back up with the fire. Get in the fire. We're gonna get in the fire, baby. Warm myself up. Like, what incentive would you have if you have a distress beacon to go anywhere in a unless you just don't want to be hit by a meteor? I guess that makes sense. Die by meteor or die by hypothermia. Which do you choose? I think I would probably want to die by meteor because, like, at least you would die fast. Is there a way to like turn off the flare? Like if I didn't need the flare because I'm kind of in the daylight here. I know the game is obviously directing me where to go, but I'm that ADHD type. I don't know if anybody else out there is like me, where like even though you know where you need to go, you're still gonna walk around and see what you can find. Obviously, since this is a survival craft game, I've got the normal, like, so if you look down in the bottom left corner, we've got our temperature gauge, we've got our water gauge, our food gauge. Whoa, that just got blown up. Oh, check it out. Yo.
Holy smokes. That did not
Oh, thank God it's over with.
I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Okay. So check out this like squid looking thing, dude. It's like an amoeba, but it's an amoeba that warms you up. Okay. Will you eat me? No, nothing's not gonna eat me. So, oh, whoa! Actually, it did do something to me. I guess it like caught me on fire because I was too close to it. Alright, let's... Okay, so we got shift to sprint. We can jump. That one didn't kill me. Let's go on down here and see what we got going on. So, okay, so these are pretty much strategically placed to keep you warm as the intro of like, hey, you're here now, and we don't want you to die as soon as you get onto the planet, so these are strategically here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go see if we can find this drop pod now. I mean, so far the game looks pretty good. You know, obviously I have no idea what I'm doing exactly, but it kind of follows that formula of survival craft. So, you know, it's like either go find a drop pod or go to some shelter and then start your adventure. Alright. Nothing. I just thought those were pretty cool glaciers. So time to just dive right in. Do we dive in or do we try to go across the... Let's try to go across the broken ice first. I guess we can... I know the whole point of the game is to dive in because it's called Subnautica for a reason. And we're in. Yo. We are underwater, baby. Got all kinds of little fishies swimming around. Alright, so, and we have our O2, so I gotta make sure not to go too far below the surface. Yo. Oh, I'm throwing flares. No! Pick up the flares! Okay. So, right click throws flares.
Oxygen.
I could have made it, but let's go to the surface. We're gonna surface right here. Got a storm brewing. Let's go down to the drop pod. And solar panels are working great underwater, baby. Okay, so we can go into the base that way. Let's pop on in here and see what we got.
Found the drop pod.
Yeah, fabricator and storage. All right, let's go into this.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with
Lillian.
4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss.
Okay.
I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Alright, so obviously that's going to probably be our first objective. We need to go try to find this radio tower and see what's going on there. So again, I'm absolutely new to this, so we got things in our... Okay, we got lots of flares in the inventory, and we've got gear that we can equip. We can eat the nutrient blocks, we can drink the filtered water. We've got blueprints for stuff. Okay. Oh, so you can pin blueprints. So we got fiber mesh, silicone rubber, glass, copper wire battery. Okay. So we got a lot of like standard stuff that you get in your typical survival craft game. So we'll go through that and see what we need to make. That's just a... Okay. Holy smokes, that didn't go as planned. So that's just your log of all the things. So we got inventory, blueprints, beacon manager. Okay, that's kind of cool. You can set what color you want your various things to be, and you can hide stuff. Well, that's pretty sweet. Take screenshots, and then we've got our data bank. So these are all the messages. I'm not going to bore you guys by going through every single one of these. I can do that later. So we'll just move on to some more action.
Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Okay. So let's see what's going on. So we can throw... How long does the... Oh, so we get... Okay, so you can use a flare to not get frozen. Does the flare... How long does the flare last, though? Is it infinite? I mean, because, like, if the flare is infinite, I'm not going to carry frickin' 5 of them. So let's start... Let's start by just carrying 3 flares. 3 flares, 3 waters. Look at that. That's perfect. I love the symmetry. 3 flares, 3 waters, 3 granola bars. And, yeah, because I'm the type that if I come across something that I can pick up and take, I love all the goodies. I hoard. I'm a smog, and I hoard any jewels and things that I find along the way. So this is a fabricator. Let's see what's going on. Oh, so it's like a tech tree kind of thing where it branches. I think that's kind of cool. So I'm guessing these numbers correspond... Oh, I guess how many things you can make. Yeah. Okay, so resources... Basic materials. Okay. So we got to go gather resources like you would in any other game. Okay, sweet. Okay. That makes sense enough. So we can hang out in here, and now we need to go out and try to find... See if we can find this radio tower. Is it going to be on the surface? Or is it going to be... It's nighttime now, y'all. I am swimming around. I'm assuming it's not going... Dude, this is super... What's that thing? Pick up.
New creature discovered.
Arctic Peeper. So, a lot of people call this a horror game. You know, like... Thalassophobia. Oh, okay, so... Alright, I need to keep all of my... I just found out. The flares are not infinite, so... Let's grab all the flares. Sweet. Okay. I was about to say, do we control click? Can we control click for a whole stack? Oh, no. Can we shift click for a whole stack? And they don't stack. Okay. So I'm already seeing some things that could be improved. Non-stacking materials of the same type. I'm sure you could probably get stacks of some things, but you can't stack flares, you can't stack water, you can't stack other stuff. H2O. Okay. Small edible prey fish. Alright, so let's go swim around. Anyway, like I was saying, a lot of people say this is like a horror game, but everybody talks about having thalassophobia, which, if you're a normal person and you don't constantly research phobias to find out what phobias you have because you're like a hypochondriac for phobias, thalassophobia is people who are scared of the ocean. And so some folks call this a horror game, and I assume that it's because they play this game despite having thalassophobia.
Oxygen.
And yeah, so far I'm not scared. I'm not the type that has thalassophobia either, so I'll see if I get spoopied. But I'm sure I'm going to be swimming along and some gigantic leviathan is going to eat me alive. I don't doubt that. Can we climb out? I have no idea where I'm going. And I'm sure those of you who know Subnautica are probably like screaming at me right now like, what's this thing? What that thing was? That was like a fish. Can we take that fish? You're probably screaming at me, saying like, oh my god, just go into the...
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, I gotta eat a nutrient bar. But you're probably yelling at me like, oh my god, go into the thing and it'll tell you where the radio tower is. But you know what? Again, I'm just doing this fresh. And, since I'm doing this fresh, I've got to make my own mistakes. Let's hop up on the ice. Okay. Yo, penguins! Oh my god, I can't move. Yo, what's up, penguins? A penguin. Haha! I stole your baby! Oh shit, I gotta eat. Let's go in here. Eat that.
Vital
Okay.
signs stabilizing.
Are you guys... Are y'all like... I'm gonna take the little penguin thing there. Oh, yeah, they do attack you if you get too close to them.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I threw the flare, but now it's gone. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with those things again. I'm probably gonna get killed by this dangerous weather. I guess I should probably go back. Hold on. Let's go back underwater. Let's just grab some more of these fish.
New creature discovered.
Hoop fish. Yeah, let's go back underwater here for a minute. There's a hoop fish. We're going to keep swimming underwater. I mean, obviously the game is pushing you to go underwater, because you look above water, and above water, and the world is just garbo, because it's all violent and stuff, and then you come under here, and everything's so beautiful and illuminated.
Oxygen.
No, I'm not worrying about that right now. Let's go inside. Okay. Alright. So, we got some blueprints. Oh, I can make some food. Oh, so I can make some filtered water from a bladderfish. Okay. I I can cook some bladderfish. Okay. Cured bladder, so you have to have salt. Okay. So that's pretty cool, though, that it shows you green things. Let's make some water out of that bladderfish. Very cool. And then we can drink some water. And then let's, since we're going to need more sustenance, let's cook a peeper. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? I got it from the ocean, y'all. And let's go ahead and just cook a hoopfish. We'll cook all these things. Another bladderfish. I'm literally gonna just cook up everything that I've got. I didn't know that I took that many bladderfish, but okay. Let's cook another hoopfish. And cook another peeper. Okay. Here's all the equipment. Go ahead and clear out. I'm also kind of one of those weird OCD types that it's like when you get new notifications, like, I gotta clear out the notifications. So, yeah. That's all closed out. Okay. Oh, so does this have... Oh. Wait. So, do these life meters mean that after some time it goes bad? Oh, that's kind of lame. Okay. Well, we found that. Maybe that's what that is. Alright, let's go in, because I'm just going to be wandering around, not making any progress. So, let's see here. You may be in... If you're able to... Delta Station was there. They were in a big hurry, and there might be some information. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Okay, so survival. Let's go in here. On arrival. Administer first aid, retrieve emergency supplies, survey the environment for threats and resources, find or construct a reliable habitat, construct necessary, blah, 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 locate a design of site, and maintain physical. Okay. Alright. Let's check our tech. Equipment. Handheld scanner. Okay, so I bet I'm just going to have to make these tools to find this thing, maybe. Yeah. Guess what? I got the job. Blah, 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 blah. So this is mostly just moving the story along. Okay, let's go into our blueprints. Oh, air bladder. So I need to make silicone rubber. I keep saying silicon like that. Silicone. Battery and titanium. Okay. Flashlight, battery and glass. So to make a battery, ribbon plant and copper ore. Okay. So I'm going to have to go out and just maybe start mining the ocean floor. Let's go take a look at things. Let's go into the depths, y'all. Dude, these spiny columns here, these like millipede looking things are pretty tight. Let's see if we can just start harvesting stuff. Nope, can't harvest anything there. We got fish. Let's see what this fish does. Oh boy.
New creature discovered.
Oh, a boomerang. Oh lord. So I'm gonna definitely need to get some... 3, 2, oh boy, we made it. Alright, I'm gonna definitely need to get some of the bladder fish. Let's go into the base. So, this is a boomerang. I can cook the boomerang too. Okay, let's put him in storage for just a second. And let's go back into our blueprints. I need to construct there. So I got to make silicone rubber. So creepvine seat clusters. So those red looking nutsack looking things. Gotta grab those. So those are probably going to be out there. Let's go find the red things. That's not them. What do we got down here? Oh, here's some of that stuff. Ribbon plants.
Contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Very cool. Let's see if we can find some of these little nutsack pods. Bullseye shroom. Okay. Can't do anything with it yet.
Oxygen.
Well, let's keep swimming. Just keep swimming. We're gonna be Dory so much in this game. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Alright, let's jump out of here. We're not gonna F
See
with...
fluid intake.
Let's drink some, can we pin? Yeah, we can definitely pin. Drag that. Can you not bind it?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Don't hit me, bro. I'm not aggroing you. Let me drink that too. Okay. Yeah, that's something over there. I'm not messing with you guys. I'm not aggroing y'all. Let's go back to the water. Let's keep swimming around. See what we see this way. I'm hearing stuff. Why is it not putting it in my inventory? Oh, okay. That's why. What we got going on? Scaly, mall, blah, 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 blah. Oh, timer's done, y'all. Ooh. Well, I think that's going to have to do it for now. I pray that the timer isn't, like, going off in this too. I wanted to not get too out of the way of 30 minutes. So I think what we'll do is end it here. And, oh gosh. There we go. I think what we'll do is end it here. And I will see if I can find this radio tower or even a way to make some bladders. Again, if you like this video, you want to see me play this more, thumbs up it. Leave me a comment, and we will continue this going. And with that, Desktop Yop here for the Yoppsquad, playing some games. This is Subnautica Below Zero. And if you like it, right now it's available on the Steam sale. It's only $10 and it's normally $30. So go pick it up. Do yourself a flavor and go pick it up. Alright, till next time. Peace.